Welcome to the Sports Minute. If you like the video this evening, please comment and share. Please subscribe to my YouTube page, Vincent Turner 560 on YouTube, and I'm Vincent Turner. The video this evening is about my beloved Dallas Cowboys. And when you're a sports fan of an organization that's had so much success in their past history, you tend to always go into the season stating that in your mind and insanity, you think your team has got a chance to go and win the Super Bowl every year. See, I've been a Cowboys fan ever since I was 6 years old, 1966. Don Perkins, Bob Hayes, Dandy Don Meredith, Bob Lilly, Cornell Green, Mel Renfro. I've seen it all. And I experienced it all with this organization. And one thing I know about the Cowboys, they're still America's team. A lot of faithful fans, brother. From where I'm from, Memphis, Tennessee, all throughout Arkansas, Mississippi, all over the world, California. And I've seen the Cowboys have some highs. I've seen them have some lows, but most of all, some highs. When you look at the organization, they've had some outstanding players. Staubach, Dorsett, Too Tall Jones, Michael Irvin, Troy Aikman, Deion Sanders. See, when it's all said and done, I know a lot of people talk about all the organizations like the 49ers and the Patriots with due respect, and the Giants and the Jets. But when I go to glory and I go to my grave, there's not going to be but one organization in pro football history that's got more power than the Dallas Cowboys. Then I'm going to talk about the owner, Jerry Jones. When he took over in 1989 and hired Jimmy Johnson as the head coach, and Dallas was getting rid of Tom Landry, I didn't know what to think, especially after they went 1-15. But they built something quickly in about 4 to 5 years where the Cowboys won 3 Super Bowls out of 4 seasons. And if Jimmy Johnson would have stayed as the head coach of that football team, Dallas could have easily ran off 7 in a row. With Jimmy Johnson running the helm, it was all nothing but greatness and glory. But I understand in life, when you own something, you control something. You call the shots. And Jerry Jones wanted to be the man. No matter he was teammates with Jimmy Johnson on the 64 Arkansas National Championship team, it didn't matter. Jimmy Johnson left, and since 1966, the Cowboys have not even came a sniff close to being in the Super Bowl. And I don't think really since that time they've had a football team that's more talented than them teams Jimmy Johnson had from 91 to 95. And Jimmy Johnson did it by the draft. But when I look at the Cowboys now at my age of 65 years old, I face reality. I'm not going to be insane. We paid $60 million to a quarterback that, don't get me wrong, he's had a great 10 years with the Cowboys, and he probably gave us a little respect as an organization. But Dak Prescott is not worthy of no $60 million. And number 2, we traded away a generational player in Micah Parsons. Now, granted, I didn't have trouble with the trade because right now we need players. And I'm going to get to the topic this evening. Could Micah Parsons made a difference right now? Maybe you have a couple of sacks. But overall, the secondary, the linebacking core, Mr. Parsons is only one man. And what I seen yesterday, I'm going to be realistic. I'm looking at hopefully a 5-11 football team, at the most 6-10. just based on the personnel they got on. It's just what it is. The defense. Through 3 games this year, they allowed 92 points. They allowed 5 pass plays of 25 yards or more just against the Bears yesterday. They allowed 13 on the year. 5 touchdown passes of 25 yards or more. They gave up a 19-play, 76-yard drive that took over 9 minutes and 54 seconds yesterday. Last week, they gave up 450 yards to Russell Wilson, who's 36 years old, 3 touchdowns. Look how Russell Wilson played against the Chiefs last night. And in that 19-play, 76-yard drive, what the Bears had yesterday under Caleb Williams, they ran 11 straight running plays. Now, Daron Bland is supposed to be coming back, the $98 million man in the slot on defense. That's not going to make a difference. When I look at the Cowboys, I look at an organization, I don't know which way they're going. I'm not going to be hard on the head coach, Brian Schottenheimer, because that's what Jerry Jones do. He's going to hire somebody that most likely is going to listen to what he say. I'm trying to find the right words this evening. But to the Cowboy Nation out there, it's going to be a long season, and it might be another 5 to 10 years of long, I want to say, average football. At least the Cowboys in the upcoming season start drafting well. The one thing that really I don't understand about Jerry Jones over the last 4 to 5 years, he's real quick to give out the money. Trayvon Diggs, he had 11 interception season a couple of seasons ago, but really, it's Trayvon Diggs, a top 10 corner. And he's coming off 2 knee injuries. He got paid. Daron Bland, I know he had the season, he had 5 interception returns for touchdowns. But really, is he a top 10 player at his position? When is the last time the Cowboys have had a legitimate linebacker? A legitimate linebacker. They could run sideline, it can make tackles. Now, Sean Lee was good, but he was just injured. And most of all, when have the Cowboys? Now, we got a defensive tackle in Kenny Clark. It took us almost to 1996 to get one. But now we don't have nobody outside that can rush. And hopefully, Mr. Clowney, whenever he comes off, or how Dallas is going to decide to play him, when they decide to play him, how he going to be able to help that D-line. The defense, if it don't get any better, expect some record numbers this year. The Cowboys giving up points, yards, and touchdowns. They've already given up 13 plays of 25 yards and more, man. And we've only played 3 games. Let that sink in your head, Cowboy Nation. We have given up 13 plays of 25 yards or more to the Giants, to the Bears, and to the Eagles. It's going to be a long day in Dallas, Texas during this season. Only thing I can say with memories is the 5 Super Bowl championships. And number 2, Dallas, the TV series with J.R. Ewing and the late great Larry Hagman that played that role. Other than that, don't expect too much expectations this year. And the one thing I'll be glad to eat my words on my YouTube page this evening. I want the Cowboys to win. I want them to win the NFC East. I want them to return to the Super Bowl. But now with CD Lamb out, I just don't know, brothers and sisters. Cowboy Nation, unbelievable. There was a great ride in the mid 90s. Russell Maryland, Leon Lett, Jimmy Jones, Kenny Norton Jr., Robert Jones, Dixon Edwards, James Washington, Kenny Gatt, Kevin Smith, Deion Sanders, Emmitt Smith, Michael Irvin, Alvin Harper, Kevin Williams, Eric Williams, Nate Newton, Mark Tournay, Larry Allen, the great Daryl Johnson, Jay Novacek. It's never gonna be that. It's never gonna get that better than it was back then. Maybe when I'm gone to glory, and I don't know how long. I hope I can live another 20, 25 years. Man, that was good times in Dallas. Unbelievable. If you like the video this evening, please come in and share it. Please subscribe to my YouTube page, Vincent Turner at 560. I'm Vincent Turner. Dallas, Texas, the home of the Cowboys, America's team. Still is. I don't care about the Patriots. I don't care about the Niners. Dallas Cowboys are still America's team regardless. Be blessed.